Come along with me as I go hiking with my camera. Even I don't know what I'll find to point my lens at. I might find a nice landscape, a more intimate scene, or some wildlife. Either way, I get the opportunity to enjoy some of the beauty of God's creation. In the end, I might not end up with any photos at all. It will be just nothing more than a walk in the park. So that I can track how far I've walked on my hikes, I use the Google Fit app to track my walking. This gives me a chance to see the exact distance based on GPS, as well as the route that I've taken. So today I'm visiting Minto-Brown Island Park in Salem, Oregon. I started out with my long zoom lens today because just as I got to the parking lot, there are a lot of Stellar's jays. Of course, once I get out of the car, they're gone. But there's a bit of wildlife. Right here, there's a little bit of a pond. There's some ducks swimming out here. I got couple photos of some buffleheads. So looking for that. The trail continues down this way. I'm going to just go ahead and see what else I can find. So far, looking very good. It's a beautiful morning. Temperatures in the 40s and a little bit of fog. Most of it is kind of lifted a little bit, so it's not real thick, but that could play into some of the photos as well. And I know that weather forecast calls for partly sunny or partly cloudy. I'm never sure which is which. So I'm going to carry on and see what else I can find. So I've come a little bit off the paved trail. Saw this spot down here and thought this is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to switch lenses and see about getting a little bit of this scene here. Trees, light's nothing remarkable, but that's all right. Got nice reflection here on the water. Not a lot of movement, just a little bit on the water. So I think that'll make for a good scene. See if I can get a good composition. Here we've got a duck or goose flying over. As far as wildlife goes, not capturing much of anything. I did see a belted kingfisher as it flew away from a perch a little ways from me. I think I spooked it just by kind of walking that direction, not knowing it was there, and don't know where it goes. So still on my list to get a photo, good photo, at least someday. But okay, for now, I'm going to go ahead and switch lenses and see what I can do. A little chilly out here, so I did go ahead and put on my gloves. These are not quote-unquote photography gloves by any means. They're just some gloves that picked up at Costco, and they're driving gloves. But the advantage on these ones is that they are touchscreen compatible, so that I can still operate the screen on the camera, on my phone, anything else as needed. So they are fairly thin, which is nice. All right, leave me a comment. Does anybody else struggle putting these lens hoods back on the lens backwards? This Tamron 150 to 600 is the absolute worst that I've ever had with these. I got it, but it does tend to give me some issues. Let me see what scene I'm actually liking here. So I'm almost tempted to go a little bit wider. Give you an idea of the scene that I'm seeing through the camera. And it's not too bad. But I think the wider lens is actually going to be to my benefit here. Nice, absolutely beautiful morning out here today. Couldn't ask for much better to be out here enjoying the diversity of creation, and absolutely amazing. So I'm going to switch this to a vertical and see what we've got. Is this an award winner? No. Is it something to be happy with and share? Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that so often as photographers we get caught up in having the perfect shot, this amazing wow shot, and we end up neglecting some of the other shots that we see along the way. I'm gonna try a few shots there and see if I can kind of put those together more of a kind of a focus stack. Very minimal, 3 shots. You know, again, this isn't great as far as the lighting goes. We still have a little bit of fog hanging in, not super thick, which I think would actually make this scene absolutely beautiful if we did have a little bit more. So we end up with very white sky, which is unfortunate, but I think it kind of makes for a nice moody shot with that, and we can kind of go from there. So I'm gonna grab a few more shots here, and then I'll pack up and move on. So go ahead, and if you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button, the like button, thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Let's see what I get into next. Alright, so that's a big no. Turning around. 100% unexpected. Apparently an old car that was wrecked here. I don't know, obviously, when or... all I know is where. So, I grab a few shots here and see what I can do. I do like old rust and that type of thing. I'm gonna have to watch my step because it's a little muddy and so on here too. All right, careful, careful, careful. I'd like to not get muddy. Whoa. Okay, well, my shoes are a little muddy. And we'll see if the video actually caught any of that. The question is, with that, how am I making my way back up the hill? I do not know. Okay, I'm gonna try to make my way back up without slipping all the way back down again. So, okay, almost. Yeah, so that's gonna make a blooper reel. All right. So I did a video a while back about the importance of getting photos of yourself, and then I'm really bad about actually doing it. So I'm going to give that a try. Again, I'm using the Canon Camera Connect app, and get myself on this bridge here. Let it focus, and everything's pretty good. The bridge, I'm pretty small on here, but that's all right. And I've got a 10-second timer that will allow me to kind of put the phone to my side and smile. Again, if you're not doing this, not getting yourself in the shot, go ahead and do so. Make that a habit. You know, it's important to leave something behind for your loved ones if something were to happen. So, you know, it's just a little something you can do for them. So, all right, that's a couple. All right, so as I said, I'm just about to the parking lot, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. So again, this is Minto-Brown Island Park in Salem, Oregon. It's a public park and wildlife refuge. Wildlife that I've seen today, mostly small birds, some stellar today, no photos. A belted kingfisher that flew away before I knew it was there. Some ducks, geese. Saw some common cormorants, did not have a shot or light. Distinguished the lighting for today, never did really improve. We're looking at still a bit of fog, so you know, it's a beautiful day nonetheless, but the sun did not really come out at all. So still again enjoying a good time here in nature, enjoying God's creation, the beauty of it all, the different plants and wildlife that are available. I know there's a lot more wildlife in this park than what I've seen today. And it just depends on the day, I guess. So, again, I will pretty much end the video. I'll do a real quick check-in when I get back to the car to see where the Google Fit app has put me for distance today. And other than that, we will call it a day. So again, hiking with the camera, not much better way to spend your day. So I'll see you in just a bit. All right, so made it back to the car. I've got my lens fogging up in here, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we did with Google Fit. And it's telling me that in 2 hours, 20 minutes, I did exactly 4 miles. So that's not bad for a morning, slightly into the afternoon. It's almost 12:30. Not bad for a little bit of a hike, walk here. And again, I've got this here from Google Fit, and I'll put that on here so that you'll be able to see that as well. So thank you for joining me on this hike, and I hope for a few more, certainly. If you like this, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps me. And as always, God bless and take care. Bye.